Hi y'all, this is Neva and from Mammoth Mama Musings. I'm not editing again. We already started over once. And here's the deal. Um, it's Mental Health Monday. It's the 11th. It's of course Monday if it's Mental Health Monday. Duh. Neva, I not duh to you, duh to me because I was trying to figure out what day it was. Why would I be doing mental? Anywho, I did do a Mental Health Monday on a Tuesday, but I should know this is Monday. It seemed like the weekend went on forever. And I just want to say, so I don't know if any of you are like me. Sometimes I can take even big disasters and just kind of breathe. Not very often, but I'm okay. Okay. But then there's the times when small things set me off. So LG and I are trying to get this whole van thing figured out because he really would like to just, he wants to go and I want to go. We really had a good time. And if financially, we don't want to be financially irresponsible. If we can figure it out financially, then great. If not, I guess no big deal, whatever. But I stressed all weekend about it. Today, I have a different perspective. I'm like, okay, we just step back. We take a little longer. I was supposed to go to a vendor event this last weekend. I still haven't done a health update. I'm sorry, guys. But I was supposed to go to a vendor event this last weekend, but I asked for ideas from y'all. So the plan was to go up on Friday, camp. You're eating my mess. Don't do that. My cat eats stuff. I don't even know what to. So we were gonna go camping at my friend's, like in Paladoro Canyon. They've got a park where you can zip line and all that stuff. We were gonna go camp there Friday night, then go to the vendor event Saturday, which was from 6 p.m. to midnight, which I thought was perfect because even though it's hot at night, at least that sun won't be out just messing with us and stuff. You get the idea. Once 6 p.m. it's still kind of. Anywho, that didn't happen because I had a messed up tummy and I was like, camping don't sound so great if my tummy's messed up. Now, we were going to go ahead because you have to pay for the space. And then we had the gas, which, gas is gone up. So didn't even know if it's going to be worth the trip, except for that if we went camping, it would make it worth it. Because even if all we did was make back like our gas money and the booth money, space money, then we technically got a camping trip paid for.
No.
It didn't happen. I had some tummy problems and just I didn't see me really wanting to camp with tummy problems. Like if we were out on the road full time, I would have dealt with it. But we were gonna try to. This is the first time we were gonna take, not Ziggy. Ziggy's already gone. We were gonna take Baby, and so there's the gotta get her used to stuff like we did Ziggy, and also being at the vendor event. I don't know how close. Okay, camping. I got a little toilet. I put that in the video that I didn't build it. It was real easy to put together, but in my mind, me putting together the toilet was the same as LJ putting together the tent. It wasn't, but that's what I'm just gonna take credit for doing that. So yeah, but anyway, so I've got the toilet, that I can use in the tent, but at the vendor event, I don't know how close I was gonna be to the toilet, and I'm sorry if this is TMI, but it's just life when I talk about life on my channel. Let's just say I did not want to be at the vendor event. Yes, LJ could sit at the table, but who wants to be walking back and forth? And especially because it takes forever to cool off, so it's still going to be hot, running back and forth to the bathroom. Plus, I was already dehydrated from having tummy problems for a week. So then I was going to be sweating. So we decided not to go, needless to say. So then the plan was to go to bingo on Saturday with my friend Lisa, who I call her the old bingo lady. She's my age, but she's really not that old. But that's just always what I was in. Now, don't get me wrong. When I go to bingo, I see people like younger than me that are there every time I go. I don't go that often, so I know that they're not stalking me and just going on the days I go. So they must go a lot. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But Lisa her son had asked her to stay home and spend time with them, and I get that. That's a mom thing, and so she did not go to bingo, so we didn't either because it's more fun when there's more people. Um, we really didn't do anything this weekend. Um, did we? We did a little grocery shopping. Is that all we did?
I think so.
We don't even remember what we did.
Yeah, I think that's all we did was just grocery
We just
shopping.
chilled out. We tried to have a yard sale on Friday, or no, Saturday. I don't remember what day we tried. Saturday, but sorry guys, I'm all over the place. My brain ain't all. It won't wake up this morning. But yeah, we were having a yard sale on Saturday. We did have it out there for a little while. It got really hot. We had other things we needed to do, so we shut it down. And so we're just trying to get stuff together for another week, another weekend when we can do it to have a yard sale. Next weekend, I'm hoping that we go to the Cheeseburger Festival in Friona on Saturday. Well, this coming Saturday, because my sister lives there, and I thought it would be fun to videotape it. I'm pescatarian, so I won't eat a cheeseburger, but LJ can pay like $10 for a ticket and get like they cut the burger, and eventually it's like all one. It adds up to one big burger, but you get to try different burgers. Apparently, Friona is the cheeseburger capital of the year, not of the year, cheeseburger capital of United States.
Oh,
I think, or the state of Texas. I'll have to Google it, and I'll try to let you know. But I thought it'd be fun to record it for you guys, and LJ. I might try because I'm not. Every once in a while, I do eat a little bit of meat. So if there's a cheeseburger, a piece of a cheeseburger that looks just really good to me, I'll save Saturday for my cheat day, and that way, yeah. Anyway, we're talking about just letting stuff roll off our back. My goodness, I got distracted, didn't I? Sorry, I'm not starting this over. Okay, so then, the weekend, we had a few disappointments, and then I was like, okay, we're fine. I start out today, we got news that we didn't want, not nothing that's been happening to some of the other people we all know in our YouTube community. Some very, I just know Pamela for one. I don't know if you're watching me, Pamela, but I'm so sorry about the loss of your husband. I've lost both my parents, and I can't imagine. I'm just so very sorry for your loss. The thing that happened this morning, it was just, we had put in for a small loan, and we didn't get it. So it's not earth-shattering, end of the world kind of thing. It's not, like I said, what other people are going through, but it was still just a, are you serious kind of thing. And then on top of that, we got a Walmart order, Walmart Plus. This will be a brag and a frustration vent about it. Now, we got it because he got it for free, which is great. Okay. He got his for free because he works for Walmart. This is the first order we've gotten delivered to us, right?
yes.
But I'm just going to tell you, I'm really liking the Walmart Plus for the simple fact that literally we can go to the store, and if we have our payment methods on our phone, we can scan everything as we go and pay for it, not even have to go through the register, y'all. Okay? So that is wonderful. That is absolutely great, especially for someone that by the time we get to the register, I'm sweating, I'm having a full-on hot flash or anxiety attack, and I want to just get the heck out of there. I'm out of there. I've done my shopping, and we've done that a few times, and it's been amazing. I don't know if LJ feels that way, but I really like that.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
We're still getting our exercise walking around the store, but we don't have to stand at the register. Now, people could say, well, you're taking jobs away from cashiers, but let's be honest, the auto pay, the self-checkout was making that happen anyway. And so this is just more convenient, especially because LJ shops sometimes for us, so we don't have to go to Walmart so often. He does the shopping in the morning, and I'm sure it's easier for him because he just has to scan it and leave. And that's a good thing. I need to start sending reusable bags with him so that way he doesn't, he can just literally put it in a bag as he's shopping. So,
Scan and go.
yeah. So I'm bragging about it because it is very convenient. And for you that can't get out to the store, they deliver. And that's a really good thing because I know a lot of my friends that cannot get out, or because of COVID and stuff, it's not really safe for them to be out and about. And so I think it's a really good thing. We had our first delivery this morning, and like I said, don't get overstressed about the little things. They're considering some of the stuff that I've been through, my family's been through, going through, that kind of thing. Little things shouldn't be that big of a deal, but sometimes when you've got your mind on some big things, the little things seem to be what instigate. That's not the word I'm looking for, but some anger issues or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. So we get it, and I had ordered Just Egg. And if you don't know what that is, it's a vegan egg substitute. And I've heard that it's like the best one so far out in the market. So I wanted to try it because I do eat real eggs, and I do need the protein. But I thought, I just wonder, you know, I was curious. And if it's as good, then to be honest, it would at least be something that we could take with us when we're camping that's small, that goes in the cooler. So, and eventually I think if I could find a way to get enough protein, I would like to go almost completely plant-based or pescatarian. I would go completely plant-based if I could get enough protein, but honestly, because I've had bariatric surgery, it's a little harder. And I'm rambling again. So we ordered protein shakes, the Premier Protein, the coffee, because y'all, if you like coffee, like a sweet coffee, like a latte, they're good. The Premier ones. Now I got one, the Equate brand. I like the Equate caramel, but I've gotten the Equate coffee one, and you don't taste coffee. It's real sweet. I don't like those as much. Like it honestly, it tastes like chocolate milk, doesn't it, babe? Like really sweet chocolate milk.
I'll say yeah.
No coffee. He is not a big coffee drinker. Like he'll drink coffee, but he's not. I gotta be able to. Granted, I add stuff to my coffee, but I need to taste coffee in my coffee. Okay. And I got some Quaker protein oatmeal. I'll let you know how that is. I got gluten-free pancake mix, which I might make myself the gluten-free pancakes and make him another kind of pancake, because it's just a little Bizquick box that honestly was pretty expensive for as small as it was. But I wanted to try a gluten-free pancake mix or baking mix, because I can make biscuits and stuff with that too, and that would be really nice. So even if I just make enough for myself and LJ eats the regular, that would work. I don't have the boxes right here with me to show you, but I will show those in later dates. But the reason I brought it up was because instead of just eggs, they sent me egg beaters. Just Eggs is plant-based. It's vegan. There's no egg in it. It just acts like an egg. Pretends to be. It's an egg. No, it's a vegetable disguised as an egg. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not a real egg. And I want to try it, y'all, but I can't tell you what it tastes like because I hadn't tried it yet. So I ordered it. Like I said, egg beaters came. Difference. Just Egg is vegan. Plant-based. No real egg in it. No animal products at all. Eggs. What did I call it?
Egg
beaters. It says on the package, real egg. That's not a comparable swap, y'all. Okay? So I got that little bitty thing really just set me off like bad, and I feel bad because then I go on the app, so I'm gonna make up for this. Granted, I really wanted the Just Egg, but whether they substituted it or not, if they didn't have it, I wasn't gonna get it. So I go on, and I can honestly say that that was one of the easiest refunds I've ever done. Went on it, said I wasn't happy with one of the products, which was the only one that they had substituted. Um, and I put the reason, which I told them, if you would have sent me another vegan egg product, I would have been fine and tried that one. But it's not the same. I mean, it is. They both work as eggs because one is eggs, the other, but they're for people that are doing completely vegan diets. This egg over here, the egg beaters. This egg, this egg is not right. It is not plant based. It is an egg, and this is plants made to look like eggs.
One of these things is not like the other.
Exactly. They're similar, but not the same. So, but when I went on, they refunded my money on back onto my card, and I got to keep the egg beaters, which I do eat real eggs. And if we hadn't already bought real eggs, I would have been fine and probably not even asked for the refund. But I already bought real eggs because egg beaters, honestly, if you add it up, is more expensive. So, wandering again. But, so, upset that they substituted with something that is not right. But happy that the refund was so easy and they let me keep it. They said, donate it, blah, blah, blah. Well, we'll use it. I just want to try the Just Ink. So I should not have I really, between the getting denied for the loan this morning, like we got the phone call, then, of course, my eggs, and some people are like, that's not a big deal. But when you are a woman of a certain age and okay, let's just say, when you are me, I have bipolar disorder, I have anxiety, I have a little bit of personality disorder, horrible anxiety, depression, PTSD. And then on top of it, I am a hormonal mature woman who is going through menopause. So that little thing really set me off this morning. Plus, I had not gotten all my coffee in me. Those are my excuses. So I blew up I didn't yell and scream, but I was frustrated and I cried for a minute. I had an emotional minute about eggs. Okay. But then the refund was so much easier, and do I still want my Just Eggs? Yeah. But I wasn't going to get them anyway if they're out. I got to just wait for them to be restocked. I guess that will be one I'll have to have LJ watch for, because I don't want them sending me, although I get to keep the product and I get a refund, I don't want to keep doing that. And I think that'll keep happening because our Walmart, a lot of places nowadays cannot keep some stuff stocked. So,
you know what's crazy too is last time I worked in dairy, there was only one row of that stuff that was supposed to go on the shelf. Someone had made 2 rows, so at one point we had way more than we needed.
Apparently not when Neva orders it, but anyway. So, sometimes I think we have to have a little meltdown about small things. And then other times we need to step back and say, you know what, this is not as bad. Because sometimes it's good to have a good cry. Because sometimes you have the good cry and then you feel better. You're like, okay, I can do this. Other times you're going through something big, and I'm sorry, I have no words of wisdom for that. Because sometimes you just have to lose. I'm going to say it, you have to lose your shit. Okay? Because everything is so overwhelming. Me right now, it's just moodiness and whatnot. In the end, though, if we can, we need to remind ourselves when it's small things that we've gone through worse, and that other people are going through worse than what we're going through right now. And even when it's kind of a bigger thing, I think of people who are going through something worse than I am. And I tell myself, Neva, it doesn't work really, but I tell myself, Neva, pick your head up. You'll be all right. Chill out. Let it go. I am crocheting like crazy because I do have a vendor event at the end of the month that I will go to regardless. I'm going to make it. I don't care what's going on with my belly or anything else because I've already planned on it. I planned that one before the one this last weekend. And then they will be having another one in August in Amarillo. And so that's good because we can go to that one maybe. So, and I have more time to plan and make stuff. So that's a good thing. Okay. My cameraman over there is telling me we're at 20 minutes. So I don't want to make this too long. But another thing that helps me when the little things seem to be growing into big things in my mind, because sometimes, a lot of times, okay, most of the time, I make things way bigger than what they should be, and I know I'm not alone. So if you are one of those people, okay, what I do is I watch nonsense on TV or something. I can't think of anybody right now that I watch that I just completely, not always nonsense. I will link her below. I can't remember the name of her channel, but she has a she travels with a goat, and her goat's name is Little Leaf, and she raised it, bottle fed it, because she was helping on a farm, because she was a nomad, van life, whatever you want to call it. She was working on a farm at that time, and there was a baby goat that the mama, it was just not doing well, and she bottle fed it, and they gave it to her. And now this goat follows just like a pet dog. So that is awesome. I will link her down below. I watch stuff like that. Sometimes I watch Bailey Sarian. I will link her below, because sometimes really dark, yucky truths, because she does true crime. Get your mind off of what you're doing. Yes, I know I'm not your typical person. And then just sometimes nonsense. There is nonsense stuff that I watch, and I can't even think of it right now. But yes, or I crochet. We all know this. Lately, I've been trying to dive deep into van life, and so I watch a lot of van life videos, and I start, I don't know, brainstorming a whole bunch of stuff and whatnot, that kind of stuff. So, if you are like me, and the small things seem to blow up into big things a little too often, just remember that there is something that can distract you, and also to find something to distract you, and also remember that there are people who, even though what you're going through at that very moment seems very desperate, there's other things going on that could be a lot worse. And so that's my advice for today. I'm sorry I'm kind of all over the place. I love y'all, and I have another video to do, and I will see y'all, well, here in a few, really, to be honest. I love y'all. Okay, so I hope you didn't click off when I said bye, because apparently I wasn't done. I forgot to do, I was going to start doing these every day, or Mental Health Mondays. I'm not sure when I'm going to do them. But I have been pulling a card from, okay, so this is the Empath's Empowerment deck. And what it is, that's upside down, but Judith Orloff, MD, is author of the Empath Survival Guide and a leading voice in the fields of medicine, psychiatry, and intuitive development. More inspiration at, and it gives a .com, drjudithorloff.com. Ellen Ray is a multidisciplinary artist and photographer focusing on the holistic arts and people who practice them. For more, visit ellenaray.com. Okay. Sounds True, Waking Up the World. 52 practice cards. A sensitive person's toolbox for thriving in an overwhelming world. Anyway, so it's this. Okay. And the cards on the back look like this with the sunshine. I think they're beautiful. And then I'm not going to give you a whole because I'm going to be reading them, but usually I shuffle a little and then I half it and see what. So this is the card I drew. And it says, let go of being a martyr. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It is not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. I needed that a long time ago in my life, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. LJ's very bad about this. He's gotten better. But some of us just give until we have nothing else to give, and we've exhausted ourselves, and then we're no good to anybody. And so it says, find a balance. So there is a balance in giving, but you also have to know when enough is enough. Say you're trying to crochet for charity, but and that's a great thing. Don't get me wrong, it's a wonderful thing. But don't okay, so when I do stuff like that and I need no, stop, Kiyoshi. And I need to, I'm so sorry, guys. My cat is trying to drink my tea. So, if you do and do and do, okay, I tried to do a lot of charity stuff. I got overwhelmed because I felt like it was just me, and it was me. It was just me because I took on that burden from, not a burden. I took that on for myself. So no one else was obligated to help me, but it got so that's all I was trying to think about, and I wasn't enjoying my craft. Um, and when it's not appreciated, that's not. Now, if you give to women's shelters and stuff, you don't necessarily find out that but I promise you, that's appreciated. I never been in a women's shelter, but I have been in situations where I could have ended up in one. I've had friends that were in one, and that it is appreciated, even though you don't. But sometimes you do stuff for people and it doesn't seem appreciated, which sometimes it doesn't seem appreciated and it is, and sometimes it really isn't appreciated, and you need to just wash your hands and say, I'm not going to help that person again, and walk away. Okay, so I think that this goes along good with what I was talking about earlier. You just got to prioritize in your mind, okay, this person is they're taking advantage of me now, and I need to walk away. I need to back off for a while. Okay, that's our empath card for today, and I do love it. Let go of being a martyr. Yeah. You know, just don't. I was one for a long time. Made myself one. In my mind, made myself one. I don't know how to explain it, but today's the 11th, right? We've already discussed it, but I'm making sure. Okay, so now I'm going to read from Journey to the Heart by Melody B. Ty, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. And I will link the Couch Crocheter Dawn. I will link her down below because she is the reason I found this book, and I want to, she didn't write it or anything, but I want to give her credit for me finding this book. I appreciate that, and I absolutely love her videos. And by the way, Dawn, when you say stay groovy, I freaking love that. I gotta think of a catchphrase for that in my videos because stay groovy is pretty cool. So, just saying, I will link her down below. This I got from Bella, and it came from Amazon. Did we get these in Lubbock, or did we get these on Amazon? I think I got them in Lubbock, didn't I?
I think so.
When we went for my birthday, I think I got them at Barnes & Noble, but
that's what I was thinking.
I think that's where I got these. Sorry, guys. I know my birthday wasn't that long ago, but I don't remember. But this, I just recently got. I do know I got it from Amazon. I know that my beautiful friend Bella got it for me, and I will link her down below, and then I know why I got it. So, okay, Neva, you're making this video too long. See, y'all need to snap your fingers and tell me, wrap it up, Neva. So I will read this, and then this will be the end of Mental Health Monday, and then I'll make another video. Okay, this one is Clear the Path to Your Heart. I watched Old Faithful from my window. The geyser gurgled and spewed a lower layer of steam. Then, true to its name, Old Faithful erupted and sprayed thousands of gallons of steaming water into the air right on time. A full range of gurgling emotions, reactions, and responses to lifeline the path to the heart. We need to feel them all. Anger, hurt, sadness. I just got done saying sometimes we really need that really good cry to just, in order to feel joy. I agree with that. To experience life and all its wonders, we must embrace all these things. We need to experience the little angers as well as the big hurts, the painful wounds that life sometimes brings. To insist that we will that we will only feel pleasant emotions means we're blocking the pathway to the heart. We're ignoring all the other gurgling emotions that need to be felt. All our emotions are important, all need to be recognized. The energy of each needs to be acknowledged and released. This clears for the way for love. All the emotions that precede love clear the heart so it's pure and free to feel joy. Trust your emotions, all of them. You're not off the path. They lead to the path you're seeking. They are the journey to the heart. Let them flow freely, and sure as Old Faithful, your heart will become gleaming, shining through. So I didn't read this before I did that other part of the video, y'all. So it's kind of weird that this goes along with the you have to feel everything. And even if the small hurts feel like big hurts, and you have to remind yourself, listen, you've been through more than this, it's still good to feel it. Granted, that egg thing is not going to affect my life. It's not affecting my life right now. It did for those few seconds. Okay? Now, lately, I've had some big cries about some things that's going on. And just in general, you know, my life sometimes, because I am a crier. And, well, I am bipolar. I have bipolar. And in case you didn't know, we don't exactly have a rein on our feelings a lot of times. So, but everyone should feel their emotions, even if it's not serious to someone else. Even if you have to just cry alone and get it out, let it out. Scream at a tree, scream in a closet, scream in your bedroom, scream in your kitchen if you want to. Put some daggum 5-finger death punch on, and I be loving me some, because I can scream the lyrics, and I love that. If you don't listen to them, look them up. 5-finger death punch. I went to see him in concert, and was that the first concert we went to together?
Yes.
It was my first big people's concert, like, you know. Anyway, so yes, I love 5-finger death punch. I know they don't watch me, but oh my gosh, I would love to meet them someday. Speaking of that, if anyone can throw this into the universe for me, I have a goal to meet and interview Willie Nelson someday for my YouTube channel, and it might turn me into a stalker, but I bet he doesn't get out much because he's pretty old. But he is doing a tour this year. But guess what? Texas got freaking canceled. And that was the closest place he was going to be to me. So I don't know how I'm going to get to see Willie Nelson, but he does live in Texas. I'm from New Mexico. But if anyone that watches me is related to him, that's funny. I doubt it. But if you are, and you'd like to do something for me, I'd love to meet Willie Nelson and interview him. How did I get on that subject?
We talk about bands.
Oh, yes, bands. 5-finger death punch. Willie Nelson's not one of those you can scream to, but he's still good. So yeah, there's that. I love y'all, and I will catch you later. For reals this time. Bye.